Hi everybody, today I will show you how to add post grid in Elementor. So let's just begin. Alright, so to add the post grid in Elementor, all we need to do, we have to go inside the plugin and click on the add new. And here in the plugin, what we need to do, we have to write down post grid here. And you will be able to see the plugin here, the post grid by Radius theme. So we have to install this and click on the activate. Alright, so after activating the plugin, let's just click on the save changes. And now what we need to do, I will be creating a new page to add our post grid. Okay, so let's go inside the pages and click on the add new. And here, let's just write down the title of our page. So that would be post grid here. Click on the save draft. Now let's click on edit with Elementor. Alright, so now as you can see here, we are inside the Elementor editor. So before adding the post grid, what I need to do, I actually want to change the layout of my page here. So let's click on the settings, and here I have to change the layout of the page. So I will be using Elementor canvas here. Alright, so now what we can do, we can simply add our post grid here. Okay, so for the post grid, we will be using this element TPG grid layout. So let's drag this and put this here, and you will be able to see our post grid here. Okay, so you can see here in the post grid we have the layout. So in the layout we have the three different layouts here, layout 1, 2 and 3. We also have the other layouts here, but these layouts are actually the part of the pro version, so we can simply use any one of these three layouts. So I will actually be using the first one, that is default. Okay, so after choosing the layout, what we have the layout options. So the layout options, we have the columns. So if I just click here, you can see this. I can change the number of the columns here, whether it could be the 4 columns in a row or it could be the 3 columns. So you can actually see here. So this is how it works. So I just click on the 3 column structure here. We will have the 3 different posts in a row. Okay, so that is how you can change the number of the columns. And after that, we have the text alignment. So from here, you can change the alignment of the text here. Okay, so after the layout, we have the query builder. So in the query builder, you can see here the first thing is the post source. So the post source is actually the post of our WordPress website. So if I just click here, you can see here I can change the source here from post to the pages. So it totally depends on you that what do you want to add here in the post grid, whether you want to add the articles or whether you want to add your pages here. Okay, so after the post source, we have the common filter. So in the common filter, you can include the post and you can also exclude the post. You can set the limit for the number of the posts. And in the last, we have the offset, which simply means the number of the posts that you want to skip. Okay, so if you want to include any post, what you would do, you simply add the ID of that particular post. Okay, and you can add the multiple values here, and these values can be separated by the comma. Okay, and after that we have the quick query, but that is the part of the pro version. And after that we have the advanced filters. So we can filter the posts by the category, and we can also filter them by tags. And after that we have the taxonomies relation, and we can also filter them by author, by keyword. And after that we have the feature of the pro version, and in the last we have the post status. So if you want to show the posts that are actually published, you simply go with the publish value here. Other than that, you can see here we have the pending, draft, auto draft, future, and you can also see the other values here. Okay, so after the query build, we have the pagination. So let's click here, and you can see here if you want to show the pagination, you can simply show it from here. And in the last we have the links. So in the links, we have the post link type. So you can see these are the articles. So if I just click on the link here or click on the article here, this will navigate to the URL of that particular article. Okay, or you can also choose no link here as well if you want to. And you can see this link target. So whether you want to open the link in the same window or the same tab, you can choose it from here. Or if you want to go here with a new window, you can also choose it from here. And in the last, we have the option of thumbnail link. So if you want to enable this, you can simply enable it from here. Other than that, you can simply disable this. Okay, so if I just disable this, Now you will be able to see that we don't have any link on the thumbnail. But if I enable this, you will be able to see a link on the thumbnail. Okay, so now let's click on the settings. So in the settings, you can see here we have the field selection. So in the field selection, we have the different options that whether you want to show these options or not. So for example, I don't want to show the section title here. So what I would do, I would simply disable this, and I don't want to show the metadata as well. So let's just disable this as well. Okay, so now we have the post title, post thumbnail, and the post excerpt. Excerpt simply means the content. Okay, so if I just click on the post title here, so you can see here in the post title, we have the title tag, we have the title hover underline, that is default. So you can enable or disable this. So if I just hover over the title here, you can see this, that is enable. So we also have the title visibility style, that is default at the moment. You can see here that I can show this in the 1 line, 2 lines, or the 3 lines. And here you can simply set the length of the title. So right now I just simply write down 50 characters here. And after that we have the title crop by. So title crop by simply means that when you have the longer titles and your title limit is for suppose 50 or anything else, then the characters after the 50 character, you won't be able to see that. So you want to crop the title by words or by characters. So here you have to select that whether you want to crop this by words or the characters. Okay, so after that we have the thumbnail. So in the thumbnail, you can see the source of our image, that is the featured image. We have the image size. So after that we have the image hover animation. So if I just click here, you can see the different values here. So you can simply play around with any of these values here if you want to. And after that we have the content. So in the content, as you can see here, we have the excerpt type, which is character. You can also change this to the word or the full content, and we can also set the limit to our text. So right now it is 200. So if I just set the value to the 50 characters here, now you won't be able to see the characters after 50 character. Okay, so I'll simply go here with 150 character. After that we have the expansion indicator. So here that is the 3 dots. Okay, so we can change it from here if you want to. And in the last we have the read more. So in the read more, we have the button here, you can see here. So that has the default style here, but you can simply change the style from here as well. If you want to, we only have the 2 options here. And if you want to change the text, you can simply change it from here. And in the last, we have the button icon. So if I just enable this, now I would have to add the icon here. That would come along with our text here. So let's just click here. And I would go here with arrow here. So I will simply go here with this arrow. Click on insert. Now you will be able to see the icon after the text here. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, so after the settings, we have the style. So from here, you can change the styling of the post title, thumbnail, content, read more, and the card. All right. So in the post title, we have the title margin. So if you want to add the margin, you can simply add it from here. And we also have the title padding. We have the title minimum height, that is optional. And you can simply change the typography from here as well. Okay, so now let's just make our title look bolder. So let's click here and click on the weight. So I would actually go here with 700. Now you will be able to see that our title is in the bold format. Okay, so let's click here. And after that we have the alignment. So if you want to align it into the center, you simply click here. But I would actually like to align this to the left. And after that we have the title color and the title background. So if you want to change the title color on the hover, you simply click here, and from here you can add the color. So I would actually go here, kind of green color here. Okay, so this will look fine. So let's copy the color from here. I may need this letter. Okay, so when I hover over the text here, you can see here we have the green color here. So let's go here a bit darker color. Okay, so this is looking fine. Copy the value. Okay, so this is looking better. In the similar way, we can style our thumbnail if you want to. So in the thumbnail, as you can see that we have the option of the border radius, we have the image width, thumbnail margin, and overlay style. And you can also see the bunch of different options here. Okay, so let's just close this and click on the content. So in the content, as you can see here, we have the typography, we have the spacing, we have the alignment. So if you want to change the typography, you can simply change it from here. Other than that, we have the spacing. So if you want to change the spacing, you can add the values according to your liking. And after that, we have the read more. So in the read more, I would like to do one thing here. I would like to add, the first thing that I would like to have is the border radius. So let's just add 10 px here, and the icon color would be the same color. Okay, so let's click on the hover here first and click on the icon color. So this would be the green color that we have used on the title. Okay, so when I hover over here, you can see here, we have the green color here, and we can also change the color of our text as well. If I just click here and change the value here, now you'll be able to see that we have the green color on the text as well. Okay, so this is how it works. And you can also play around with the other values here. Okay, so in the last, let's click on the card. So in the card, you can see this, we have the card gap, we have the content padding, we have the content border radius. So I would actually like to add the border radius here. That would be 10 px, and add the content padding. So that would be, I think I'll go here with the 20 px. Okay, so this is looking better. And we can also add the gap between our cards here, but I would keep the default value here. And in the last, we have the card background, we have the border color, and we have the box shadow. So if you want to add the box shadow here, you can simply add it from here. If you want to add the background color, you can simply add it from here as well. So if I just click here, you can see here I can add the background color from here as well. But I would actually go here with the default value because this is looking really great here. Okay, so I think we are done here. So now what I need to do, I actually had to add the top margin here. So that would be 50 px. Okay, so let's just go back here, and I would actually like to add the heading here. So this would be our post grid. Okay, so let's change the color of our text here. So I would actually go here with the black color, and this is looking great. Okay, so as you can see here that we have created our post grid here in the Elementor. So now let's click on the publish. Click on have a look. Alright, so this is our post grid. And this is how we can create the post grid with the Elementor. So if you really find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe the channel.